It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
that she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do...
Hang on!
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there. close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Levioso! Anfino! Deposo! Exposo! Descendo! Confringo!
Protego!
Exposo! Deposo!
Stupid one.
Defindo! Levioso!
Stupid one.
Confrindo! Exposo!
Protego! Stupid one.
Levioso! Deposo!
Stupid one.
Descendo! Levioso! Confrindo! Lumos! Stay close!
Lumo. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? Ah, that's where they're leading. The glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Protego! Stupid one! Stupid one! Lumos. Revelio.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead. That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. goblins! I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Λοιπόν, καιρός να ακούσετε και τη φωνή μου. Αχ, αυτοί οι promotions και στο Twitter με είχαν ενοχλήσει και αυτό και το σταμάτησα από το Twitter. Λοιπόν, έχουμε και λέμε, για να επιλέξουμε χιτώνα θα πρέπει να διαλέξουμε αυτό. Ποιο θα διαλέγατε εσείς? Το πρώτο δεν μπορώ να περιμένω για να ξεκινήσω τα μαθήματα ή δεν μπορώ να περιμένω να εξαγιατνήσω? Βέβαια, εγώ δεν θυμάμαι ποιος χιτώνας είναι από τα δύο. Οπότε θέλω να μου πείτε εσείς, αγαπητό μου κοινό, αγαπητό μου chat, ποιο από τα δύο να διαλέξω. Και Lady MISF, thank you, but I'm not interested for promotion. Thanks. Και επίσης το chat μου έχει κάτι έχει πάθει το chat μου στο OBS, στο Streamlabs, μου κόλλησε, αλλά τουλάχιστον έχω το κινητό. Οπότε πείτε μου, ποια επιλογή? Which option will I choose? I can't wait to start classes or I can't wait to explore? Όποιος θα ακολουθεί και από το εξωτερικό, μιλάω και στα αγγλικά. Το πρώτο ή το δεύτερο? Ή να διαλέξω μόνος μου? Επειδή εμένα μου αρέσουν και τα δύο και τα μαθήματα μου αρέσουν και η εξερεύνηση γύρω από το κάστρο κλπ. Θα ξεκινήσω με τα μαθήματα, γιατί εγώ θέλω Ravenclaw να πάω. Το είχα παίξει άλλες 3 φορές και γι' αυτό θα να πετύχω και το Ravenclaw, γιατί δεν έχω ιδέα πως είναι. Οπότε θα πάω με βάση τη σκέψη μου και θα επιλέξω το I can't wait to start classes.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Εδώ πέρα αρχίζουν τα δύσκολα. Το έχω βάλει και στο easy, αλλά ναι. Λοιπόν, υπάρχουν 4 επιλογές. Το daring, το curiosity, το loyalty και το ambition. Δεν θυμάμαι. Βασικά το Gryffindor πρέπει να είναι το loyalty. Νικόλ, με αυτό κάνω. Απλά θέλω βοήθεια και να επιλέξω. Για να πάμε στο Ravenclaw. Επειδή τα άλλα 3 τα έχω κάνει, απλά δεν έχω κάνει το Ravenclaw και θέλω να διαλέξω ένα από τα 4. Απλά... Ωραία, περιμένω. Ευτυχώς που έχουμε και τη βοήθεια του κοινού. Εννοείται τα spoilers είναι ευπρόσδεκτα. Το loyalty να πατήσω. Για το Ravenclaw. Εγώ θα ήθελα να πάω στο Ravenclaw, αλλά δεν θυμάμαι ποιο είναι από τα 4. Το ambition πρέπει να είναι Hufflepuff. Σίγουρα. Το daring πρέπει να είναι Gryffindor ή Slytherin. Πες στην τύχη. Ρίχτω. Και θα το επιλέξω, Το 3. Ωραίος. Ελπίζω να μου φέρει τύχη. Πατώ το 3 το loyalty και ο Θεός βοηθός. Να κάνουμε το σταυρό μας.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Πάλι Hufflepuff. Αχ, Παναγία μου. Και το προηγούμενο Hufflepuff ήμουνα. Εντάξει, υπάρχει τρόπος. Δεν θα το δεχτώ. Θα επιλέξω άλλο Νίκο, γιατί το έχω κάνει. Δεν πειράζει. Το έχω κάνει και το έχω τερματίσει κιόλας. Μέχρι 40 level πάει. Θα επιλέξω έναν... Λοιπόν, το Gryffindor το έχω κάνει. Το Hufflepuff το έχω κάνει. Το Slytherin το έχω κάνει. Δεν έχω κάνει το Ravenclaw, γνωστό για τη δημιουργικότητα. Intelligence δεν θυμάμαι τι είναι. Και το Wit επίσης. Άρα θα πατήσω.
And you've a ready mind, quick to learn.
Δεν πειράζει, καλέ, σιγά.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
Είναι τελευταίος που δεν έχω επιλέξει. Όπως οι άλλοι. Και πάει και το μπλε χρώμα.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Ωραία. Θα μας δείξει το common room μας, εκεί το γειτόνα μας. Oh.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Okay.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Τι είπε το άτομο? Ούτε εγώ δεν το σκεφτόμουν.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Λοιπόν, θέλω να ενημερώσω ότι το Quidditch, επειδή είπε ο καθηγητής Snape ότι ο Black ότι ακυρώνονται, το Quidditch θα μπει σε DLC.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Και πολύ πιθανώς Hogwarts Legacy 2 μπορεί να πει το Quidditch. Οπότε υπομονή, γιατί θέλει αρκετό καιρό για να βγει. Βασικά χρόνια θέλει από ό,τι διάβασα. Λοιπόν, επειδή εμένα μου αρέσει η εξερεύνηση, και τα μαθήματα μ' αρέσουν, αλλά επειδή είμαι Ravenclaw και είναι η πρώτη φορά που μπαίνω,
Just have to wait for the right moment.
γιατί δεν με αφήνουν από εκεί να πάω, τέλος πάντων.
Must
Τι ωραίο
be
που είναι.
different. Starting not right either.
Το Ravenclaw από ό,τι βλέπω είναι πιο πολύ για τα με τα άσπρα, με τα αστρόνομοι, να κοιτάς τον ουρανό.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant.
Είναι και ρομαντικό το Ravenclaw πάνω κάτω.
This should be interesting.
Ένα λεπτό θα πάω και σε εσάς.
Revelio.
This late.
Βασικά το Ravenclaw...
Just have to wait for the right
με τα
moment.
γκρι, the Grey Lady. Οπότε... Κάτσε να δω αν έχει και λίγο κι άλλο πάνω. Αν έχει κι άλλο πάνω... Α! Εδώ είναι τουαλέτες. Ω, τι ωραίο που είναι. Το common room είναι πιο ωραίο από... Εντάξει, το πιο ωραίο common room, κατά τη γνώμη μου, παίζει να είναι... το Hufflepuff, επειδή είναι οικολογικό. Δηλαδή δίνει πιο πολύ νόημα οικολογικό, δηλαδή θα πάμε τα δάση, το περιβάλλον κλπ. Αυτό εντάξει είναι πιο minimal. Το Slytherin είναι τεράστιο. Ναι. Ναι, άμα δεν μιλήσω με τους μαθητές δεν φεύγω.
That's not right either.
Είναι στο tutorial περίπου.
I want him to be in the perfect place. place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Ωραία. Κάτσε να φάμε και ένα πιταράκι εδώ. Λοιπόν... έχουμε αυτόν τον Αμίτ.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant! You'd think you could... That is not... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Έχω βάλει τον έσο γκολ. Ένα μικρό. Τι λέει, I find the stars fascinating. I've never been one for stargazing.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Ωραία. Θα το ξαναδούμε. Και πάμε και στο... Everett.
This should be interesting.
Το οποίος τι κάνει, χαζεύει το ρολόι.
One moment. Watch this.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
Meet Professor Weasley outside the common room. Ολευθεία στο άγαλμα. Α, κατεβαίνουμε τις σκάλες. Ωραία, το ξέχασα.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Ωραία, thank you.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Εδώ είναι και ήσυχα πάντως. Το πύργος του Ravenclaw είναι ήσυχος, έχει ηχομόνωση. Δεν ακούγεται κύχ.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Σιγά σιγά πάμε.
Why don't you cast Revelio first and see what details the field guide can provide?
Μισό λεπτό, έχουμε και το tutorial. Πάω εδώ.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the
Revelio.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Μην μου πει ότι... Α, εντάξει. Εδώ πέρα έχει γρίφο, αλλά το γρίφο το ξέρω απ' έξω. Δηλαδή, τα σύμφωνα και τους αριθμούς ξέρω. Εντάξει, είναι απλά μαθηματικά, πρόσθεση, δεν τίποτα.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Πότε θα τελειώσει το tutorial να είμαι ελεύθερος? Λοιπόν, εδώ και Central... Ωραία. Κάνουμε ένα fast travel. Ένα fast teleport, έτσι ωραίο. Και εδώ πέρα και σκούπα θα έχουμε και θα πετάμε με τη σκούπα. Έχουμε πολλά πράγματα να κάνουμε.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Ναι. Και πρέπει να την ακολουθήσω.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Okay.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Εδώ πρέπει να της πούμε την αλήθεια, γιατί εντάξει, η Professor Weasley είναι και τον Weasley απόγονος, οπότε... πρόγονος. Ναι, πρόγονος, οπότε...
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Λοιπόν, έχουμε τώρα δύο αποστολές. Ναι. Η μία αποστολή είναι Λεβιώσω και η άλλη είναι Άκιο. Ναι. Θα πάω στη μία, θα πάω στο Άκιο.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Ωραία, πάμε στο Charms.
Revelio.
Και εδώ έχει πολλή εξερεύνηση. Ναι. Προχωράμε. Α, κολλάει λίγο το παιχνίδι από ό,τι βλέπω. Ναι, κολλάει λίγο το παιχνίδι, αλλά τι να κάνουμε τώρα, θα το πιάσω αργότερα. Δεν μπορώ τώρα μέσα σε μία ώρα να το σταματήσω. Για μία ώρα βασικά που πρέπει να το σταματήσω, οπότε θα συνεχίσω. Και την επόμενη εβδομάδα θα είναι καλύτερα τα πράγματα, ελπίζω. Κάθε Δευτέρα στις 9.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Με το Hogwarts Legacy, πολύ μεγάλο. Βασικά δεν είναι και πολύ μεγάλο, αλλά... Θα το κάνω εγώ να είναι μεγάλο, γιατί μ' αρέσει το Hogwarts Legacy. Και θα το απολαμβάνετε.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ωραία.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, excellent control there.
Θέλω να κάνω όλα.
Very good. That's it. Not to worry. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Παίζει ο Νάι.
Let us see this.
Yes! Αυτές οι μπάλες μοιάζουν πολύ με το Quidditch.
Accio!
Stay focused.
Visa.
Δεν πειράζει.
That is how it's done. Do not be discouraged.
Εδώ δεν τα πω και πολύ καλά, θα τα καταφέρω στο επόμενο. Όχι ρε φίλε.
There we go.
There we go, αλλά τώρα...
Accio!
Έκανα μια γκάφα, αλλά δεν πειράζει.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Τι λέει μωρέ.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Και μου βάζει και πόδια.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Μια χαρά το πάω. Ευχαριστώ. Νάι, σταμάτα να λες yes και θα σε νικήσω τώρα, θα δεις.
Do not think I will tackle it easily now.
Splendid!
Είμαι που είμαι expert εδώ. Αλλά δεν
Visa.
Μην τυχόν. Μου την πετάξει έξω. Σου δεν θα πει τίποτα. Α, βρήκα.
Accio!
Nicely done. Here we go. There we go.
Πανεύκολο. Στο μπλε πρέπει να την πάω την μπάλα μου.
Happens to the best of us. Very Very good, both of you. Well done.
Έχει χάρη που έχασα, αλλιώς θα σου έλεγα. Τέλος πάντων. Ήτανε tutorial αυτό, δεν πειράζει. Στους κανονικούς αγώνες θα τα πω καλύτερα. Μπορεί και να την άφησα να κερδίσει. Επειδή είναι Gryffindor.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on you.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Ωραία, παίρνουμε και το level μας.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Μια χαρά. Εσύ, πώς είσαι?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
It was Basil Flack. Oh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Μπορώ να περιπλανηθώ στο κάστρο ελεύθερα. Α, μπορώ να πάω ελεύθερα στο κάστρο τώρα. Κυκλοφορώ και οπλοφορώ.
Peeves, enough! You'll get us all detention.
Αυτό, λοιπόν.
And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Λίγο ησυχία, Peeves. Ευχαριστώ. Που ήμουνα, εδώ πέρα είναι ο γρίφος με τους αριθμούς και το 0 ξεκινάει από κάτω αριστερά και ανεβαίνει 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 και 9. Οπότε έχουμε 3 και 5 μας κάνει, όχι 3 και 5, 3 και 0, 3 και πρέπει να βρούμε το 2 για να κάνει 5. Οπότε το 2 είναι στο ερωτηματικό το μονό αυτός ο τράγος. Και εδώ λέει 4 και 4 και 1 5, άρα θέλουμε 7. Ναι, 7.
What was that for?
Το 7 είναι 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Το 7 είναι αυτή η αράχνη. Και λύσαμε το γρίφο. Και αυτός ήτανε ο εύκολος γρίφος.
Harry Pippin certainly steered me wrong.
Οπότε τώρα Επειδή τώρα έχουμε το Άκιο και μπορούμε να περιπλανηθούμε, side quests are now available. Ναι. Έχουμε πολλή δουλειά, οπότε το stream θα κλείσει... Ευχαριστώ. Το stream θα κλείσει λίγο πριν τις 12. Νικόλ μου, ξέρεις γιατί. Γιατί στριμάρει ο Άρεκ και θέλω να είμαι στο stream του. Εκτός και άμα κάνω raid, άρα θα δω. Οπότε ας περιπλανηθούμε στο κάστρο, μιας και έχουμε το ελεύθερο τώρα. Ελπίζω. Και τρομάζω κιόλας με το προφέσορο με τα... Λοιπόν.
Revelio.
Ένα χαρτάκι το οποίο... Ναι. Οκ. Εδώ έχει τίποτα. Α, ο Professor Fig είναι εδώ. Γεια σου Professor Fig, έχεις τίποτα σε ντούκια και τέτοια? Α, γαντάκι, μάλιστα. Θα τον εξοπλίσουμε καλά τον νεαρό, το μάγο. Εννοείται raid, 12 παρατέταρτο στριμάρι. Οπότε εγώ θα το κάνω το raid όταν ξεκινήσει εντελώς, για να φανεί και το raid σε εκείνο. Οπότε ας κάνουμε και τη βόλτα στο κάστρο, πάνω κάτω, σε ντούκια να βρούμε. Α, κάτσε να δω αν μπορώ να βάλω πραγματάκια. Λοιπόν, έχουμε γάντια. Επίσης, άμα θέλω, δεν μπορώ να τα βγάλω τα γάντια ακόμα. Τι μπορώ? Μπορώ και να τα βγάλω τα γάντια τελείως να μην φαίνονται. Συνήθως τα βγάζω γιατί δεν μ' αρέσουν το χρώμα. Εδώ γυαλιά, καπέλο, κασκόλ, μια ρόμπα ok και έχουμε και αυτό εδώ ναι, το πουλοβεράκι. Από quest έχουμε Defense Against the Dark Arts, μόνο αυτό. Οπότε πάω να κάνω όχι να κάνω ακριβώς αυτό, αλλά μια βόλτα στο κάστρο πρέπει να το κάνω. Δεν έχω επιλέξει αποστολή. Όπα. Κι άλλο ένα σεντούκι. Τώρα. Ποιος κάνει φίλτρα εδώ πέρα?
Revelio.
Παιδιά, εδώ πέρα κάποιος κάνει φίλτρα. Καζανάκι. Πρέπει να το πω στην καθηγήτρια Weasley ή στο διευθυντή ότι κάποιος κάνει παράνομα φίλτρα εδώ πέρα. Εν αγνία τους, οπότε...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
Revelio.
Ναι. Θα κατέβω πιο κάτω. Είναι κλειδωμένο σε ντούκι, θέλει λοχομόρα που δεν το έχω ακόμα. Και για να αποκτήσω τα λοχομόρα θέλει... Μην πω τι θέλει. Να προχωρήσω κι άλλο το story. Έχω και skip frames εδώ μάλιστα. 4 skip frames. Τι να κάνω, εγώ δεν μπορώ να το φτιάξω. Όταν το κλείσω το stream θα το φτιάξω. Θα κάνω μόνο επαναφορά το ρυθμίσω, τι να πω. Αλλά δεν έχω και καλό ίντερνετ τώρα, γιατί με τις βροχές που έχουμε και με όλα και με το κρύο και όλα αυτά, το ίντερνετ μου λίγο σέρνεται. Οπότε δεν μπορώ να κάνουμε τώρα κάτι. Άμα φτιάξει ο καιρός, ίσως θα έχω κανονικό ίντερνετ από την άλλη εβδομάδα. Καλά, την άλλη εβδομάδα δεν θα ελπίζω να είναι από το κρύο.
Hogwarts survives the reign of...
Revelio.
I think we should have a moon calf in charge.
Μαζεύουμε και αυτά εδώ. Πάλι ο Πίβς, τι... Ρε Πίβς. Α, εντάξει, ευτυχώς. Δεν παίζει με τα παιδάκια, δεν πειράζει τα παιδάκια. Μισό λεπτάκι να φτιάξω λίγο κάτι ρυθμίσεις που θέλω. Γιατί... Πού είναι οι ρυθμίσεις εδώ? Ναι. Frame rate 360 fps. Με 60 fps ρε παιδιά, τι 360? VSync και motion blur τα έχω βγάλει, αλλά θα δω τώρα αν... Για να δω τώρα. 360 fps το ήθελα και εγώ, αφού έχω βάλει 60 fps στο stream. Τι έγινε πάλι?
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Γεια σου και σε σένα, κυρία. Εδώ είναι η Εδώ είναι η Professor Weasley. Άμα δεν ανέβω level πρώτα, δεν κάνω τα υπόλοιπα, δεν κάνω τις υπόλοιπες αποστολές. Εγώ θέλω να κάνω level, εγώ θέλω να ανέβω level γιατί όταν έπαιζα τα προηγούμενα, ανέβαινα level για να είμαι πιο μπροστά από το story, ώστε να τα κάνω γρήγορα. Για να μην υπάρχει και πρόβλημα. Αλλά μια εξερεύνηση πάντα επιβάλλεται εδώ πέρα. Και έχω και μια πορεία δική μου. Πόσα τετραγωνικά είναι αυτό το κάστρο? Οπα, κι άλλος γρίφος.
Άκυρο.
Πάει ρε. Λοιπόν, δεύτερος γρίφος, 21. 11 και 2, 13 και 6, 21. Είναι αυτή η σάμπρα. Ωραία. Και έχουμε και 16 και 1, 17, άρα θέλουμε μονόκερο. Ο μονόκερος είναι πάνω, δηλαδή είναι πάνω το άλλο μισό. Ωραίο. Μου σκάσε και πρώτο. Ανοίγουμε την πόρτα. Pardon. Γιατί τι λάθος έκανα? Είναι 11 και 2, 13. Μέχρι το 21. 8, ναι, 8. Την αράχνη θέλει πάλι. Την άλλη αράχνη θέλει. Αλλά τώρα εδώ πέρα είμαι λίγο στα... δεν ξέρω. Λοιπόν, είναι 11 και 2, 11 και 2, 13 και 8, 21. Ναι, άρα το 8 είναι 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Αυτή η αράχνη είναι. Ναι, άρα η βλακή έχει γίνει από κάτω. Άρα το 17 είναι 1, 2, 3, 4. Είναι 5 και... 5 και 9, 16. 16 και 1, 17. Και 1, ο μονόκερος 17. Δεν ξέρω τώρα γιατί δεν ανοίγει. Μισό λεπτό, γιατί μάλλον έβαλα λάθος στο μονόκερο.
My aunt says I should get the
Το μονόκερο είναι κοπηλιό. Ναι.
You can get all sorts of clothes.
Με δουλεύει το παιχνίδι. Με δουλεύει το παιχνίδι. Κάτσε να το κάνω αυτό. Επειδή εγώ... Α, καλά. Έχω κάνει λάθος το μονόκερο 100%. Οπότε πάλι από την αρχή 11 και 3, 11 και 2, 13 και 8, 21. Το 8 είναι η αράχνη. Λοιπόν, το βρήκα. Θα τα βάλω όλα και ό,τι γίνει, ό,τι κάτσει. Λοιπόν. Πέσε, χριστιανέ μου. Κάνει και ζωή. Αν έχεις τύχη, διάβαινε που λέμε. Το κατάφερα.
Revelio.
Πάει κι αυτό.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Off on another adventure. Yes, we are. Εδώ είναι τα φίλτρα. Εδώ είναι τα φίλτρα του Professor. Το Professor Snake, όχι του Snake. Α, τι ωραία.
Revelio.
Ναι, εδώ έχει τέτοιο. Καλό είναι. Έτσι και ωραία, φεύγουμε και από εδώ. Let's go. Α, κάτσε να πάμε και στο υπόγειο, να πάμε και μια στα dungeons. Λέφια Μπουρμπλου, ούτε καν ξέρω ποια είναι αυτή. Λοιπόν, έχουμε και αυτά εδώ τα Dendelian Keys. Α, η πόρτα εδώ είναι κλειδωμένη, οπότε θα τις κλειδώσει μόνη της. Τέλεια. Οπότε τώρα... Ναι, έχουμε και ένα ντροπαλό ξωτικό. Ένα ντροπαλό elf έχουμε. Αχ, μου κολλάει το παιχνίδι. Και δεν φταίνε τα γραφικά. Δηλαδή, μισό λεπτό να φτιάξω τις ρυθμίσεις του παιχνιδιού, να επαναφέρω κάποια πραγματάκια. Λοιπόν, επαναφέρω το motion blur και επαναφέρω και το V-Sync. Γιατί δεν νομίζω ότι φταίνε αυτά.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Σε κάποια άλλα δεν λειτουργούν. Λοιπόν. Εντάξει.
Revelio.
Πάει. Α, μια γατούλα. Level up. Ωραία. Και έλεγα οι πόρτες είναι κλειδωμένες. Bell Tower.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Ωραία, κομπλέ και εδώ.
Revelio.
Πρώτα η εξερεύνηση και μετά όλα τα υπόλοιπα. Πάντως το Hogwarts είναι πάρα πολύ ωραίο. Μ' αρέσει. Έχει... Α, εδώ είναι που δεν μ' αρέσει το μάθημα ιστορίας. Δεν μ' αρέσει αυτό το μάθημα ιστορίας.
Revelio.
Το λόγο θα σας το πω όταν κάνουμε το μάθημα. Είναι side quest, οπότε ο λόγος είναι ξεκαρδιστικός. Ανεβαίνουμε πιο πάνω. Έχει πολλά σεντούκια τα οποία δεν μπορώ ακόμα να τα ανοίξω γιατί είναι εκδεδομένες οι πόρτες. Καλή ώρα όπως εδώ. Το μάθημα μουσικής. Η αίθουσα μουσικής. Εδώ είναι η αίθουσα μουσικής. Και ακούστε μία μελωδία που βγάζουν τα πατράκια από την ταινία του Harry Potter. Πολύ ωραία μουσική, πολύ ωραία μουσική. Εντάξει, το έφαγα από αυτό. Είναι νωρίς ακόμα να το κάνω. Πώς την πάτησα, εγώ έπαθα jumpscare με το σεντούκι. Αυτά τρομάζουνε. Δεν έχω χώρο το παιχνίδι. Απλά τρομάζουνε έτσι.
Revelio.
Λοιπόν, πρέπει να βάλουμε καινούρια ρούχα. Καινούργιο εξοπλισμό. Καπελάκι. Ναι, πιο πολύ θυμίζει detective, οπότε δεν το βάζουμε. Μανδύας. Ο πιο καλός μανδύας είναι level 4. Ωραίος ο μανδύας, αλλά τον αφήνω, δεν είναι... Και έχουμε και αυτό εδώ το σακάκο παντελόνι. Και πάμε στα κουεστάκια, να κάνουμε και το Defense Against the Dark Arts, γιατί ωραία η εξερεύνηση, αλλά μετά κάνουμε και λίγο το basic game. Μ' άρεσε που έλεγα να κάνουμε και εξερεύνηση, γιατί ανέβουμε level. Ανεβαίνεις level με την εξερεύνηση, αλλά καλό είναι να συνεχίσουμε το story. Με κλείδωσε μέσα. Κάσε με να πω. Κουβάγια να σου πετύχει.
Revelio.
Έχει ένα σεντούκι, αλλά πού το έχει, ρε παιδιά.
What am I missing?
Τι έχασες? Ξέρω εγώ, βρες το. Ναι. Θέλει λίγο χρόνο για να ανοίξει η πόρτα. Είναι και βαριά και ασήκωτη. Εντάξει, στην αρχή τα XP τα παίρνουμε έτσι. Αβέρτα, μετά αρχίζουν και δυσκολεύουνε.
Revelio.
Όσα πιο πολλά μαζεύουμε, πιο πολλά μαζεύω, τόσο το καλύτερο. Όπα, κάπου εδώ είναι. Α, το πιτρό.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Όταν λέμε κάτι μικρό, τι εννοεί?
Levioso.
Α, το ξέρω εννοούσε.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Okay.
Remember,
Levioso.
Well done.
Levioso. Levioso. Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego και Levioso. Ωραία, Protego και Levioso 2.
This should be easy.
Levioso. Stupid Tiger. Levioso.
Case things. Good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Protect. Nothing lucky about it. Levioso. First duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Thanks for all my students for this event.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Sebastian, ξίδι.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Να μιλήσω πρώτα με τον Sebastian, γιατί...
Nice work.
Πολυγλώσσα έχει.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
κατά βάθος είναι καλό παιδί ο Σεμπάστιαν. Είναι πολύ καλό παιδί. Όποτε λέω να πω την αλήθεια.
I've jeweled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest jewel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Θα το έχω στα υπόψη μου.
Revelio.
Υπάρχει ένα σεντούκι κάπου εδώ. Παρά τώρα εγώ δεν το βλέπω. Ναι, υπάρχει όντως σεντούκι, αλλά πρέπει να... Τώρα αυτό ήταν πτεροδάκτυλος ή δεινόσαυρος ή δράκος. Κάτι απολυθωμένο. Αλλά έχει ένα σεντούκι εδώ που είναι μάλλον...
What are you up to now?
Έχει κι άλλες σκάλες, γιατί μόνο αυτό μου λείπει. Έχει κι άλλες σκάλες για το σεντούκι, μισό λεπτό πας και το πάρω. Γιατί μπορεί να έχει κάτι καλό. Όπου βλέπω σεντούκι εγώ το παίρνω. Αν το βρω τελικά το σεντούκι. Δεν το βρίσκω το σεντούκι. Αχ, κολλάει το παιχνίδι, το πιστεύω, αλλά υπομονή. Υπομονή να αρετεί, θα το πηγαίνω όσο πιο σιγά γίνεται.
Revelio.
Δεν θα τον βάλω το δικό μου να τρέχει, δεν το βάζω να τρέχει. Πάμε μια στο χάρτη να δούμε. Να δούμε τα πλοϊστάκια. Weasley after class. Crossed wands. Πάμε να δούμε την Professor Weasley, γιατί τα crossed wands θα τα δούμε αργότερα. Για να υπομονώ να πάω και στο Hogwarts, γιατί έχω να πουλήσω τα σηματάκια. Ναι. Μισό λεπτό, γιατί κάτι δεν πάει καλά με το παίκτη μου. Ή το motion blur φταίει. Μάλλον το motion blur φταίει και πρέπει να το βγάλω. Το V-Sync όχι και τόσο, αλλά το motion blur πρέπει να φύγει. Ευχαριστώ. Γιατί μου κάνει κάτι σαν, πώς το λένε, ένα εφέ μου κάνει. Ναι, τώρα το εφέ έφυγε.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Για να μην παρεξηγούμαστε.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Και άλλα assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Είμαι πανέτοιμος.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Θα ήθελα να πω με τον Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Meet Professor Weasley. Ναι. Οκ, πάμε τώρα. Πάμε στον Professor Ronan, ναι. Άλλη μια γατούλα. Πολύ ωραία γατούλα είναι. Κουκλί. Κουκλί. Τι ήταν αυτό? Η γάτα έκανε έτσι.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Πότε έκανα τα tasks? Πότε τα έκανα και δεν θυμάμαι.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Δεν τα έχω κάνει, λέω. Άλλα ντάλα μου. Όπα,
Accio.
μια σελίδα δική μου. Πρέπει να μαζέψω τις σελίδες, ναι. Εντάξει, εύκολο.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Έχω 6.000 έχω, 6.500 είναι κανονικά. Εντάξει.
Brilliant.
2 κάτω. Τη μία σελίδα την έκανα ήδη, ναι. Τη μάζεψα τη μία σελίδα πριν κάνω το assignment, οπότε τώρα επιστρέφω.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
Άλλα ντάλα πατάω. Μπράβο.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Έγινε...
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Do you think we'll learn how to grow?
Κάτσε να δω αν έχω τα talent points. Δεν τα έχω τα talent points, αλλά έχουμε στολή. Ναι. Ούτε στολή. Τα quest δεν θυμάμαι ποιο κουμπί είναι. Welcome to Hogsmeade. Πρέπει να πάμε Hogsmeade. Όλα τα έχει. Πώς πάμε Hogsmeade τώρα? Με fast travel? Όχι. Δεν έχει ενεργοποιηθεί. Με τα πόδια. Ναι. Meet Sebastian near the entrance of Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Revelio?
Teachers don't like it.
There's something in there, I just know.
Κοπελιά, θα ασχοληθούμε αργότερα μαζί σου. Ξέρουμε τι είναι. Πω, το σκατεύει τον άνθρωπο. Τον υπότι. Καλέ, ήρεμα. Τι του φτιάξε καλέ και τον έχει άχτη. Γεια Sebastian.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Hello. Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Και τώρα θα πάμε έξω από το κάστρο. Γύρω-γύρω. Κούτσα-κούτσα. Θα πάμε παντού. Μια χαρά. Let's go.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
No.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised
Revelio.
the professor can trust me with anything, given my detention record.
Πάμε τρέξιμο.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Εντάξει, τώρα...
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Να είσαι καλό παιδί. Να υπακούς.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're better to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Τώρα θα έχω μαζέψει ήδη, Σεμπάστιαν. Σεμπάστιανάκο, κάτσε.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Α, τους υπόγρυπες. Ό,τι μαζεύουμε, καλό είναι.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Likely already named them too.
Prantzhoof and Sugarfoot.
ασχολείται με τους υπογρύφς.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Λοιπόν, και έχω μισό λεπτό, Σεμπάστιαν, πριν. Περίμενε. Η θέα εδώ, το Hogwarts, τέλειο, καταπληκτική θέα. Χαζεύτε την. Είναι τεράστιο. Πιο μεγάλο από τις ταινίες. Είναι πιο μεγάλο από τις ταινίες. Είναι super duper εκπληκτικό, τρομερό. Α, είναι και ο αμαξάς.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Και θέλω κι άλλα ξόρκια να μάθω, ειδικά από τη Slytherin. Μόνος μου, εγώ λέω spoilers μόνος μου.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio.
Οκ, μπαίνουμε στο Hogsmeade. Θα ρωτήσω κάτι πολύ απλό. Είναι πολύ μακριά ακόμα από Bastrum.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Α, είναι το Hogwarts ο caretaker όπως ο Hagrid. Μάλιστα.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi-guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Μακάρι να επιστρέψει η αδερφή σου στο Hogwarts, να τη γνωρίσω θέλω και τίποτα άλλο. Πρέπει να είναι καλή κοπέλα.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Ωραία, εγώ θέλω τώρα να πάω να ξεχυθώ στα μαγαζιά. Μπορείς να μ' αφήσεις?
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Θα διασκεδάσω, ευχαριστώ πολύ. Καλή διασκέδαση. Λοιπόν, έχουμε και λέμε. Να πάμε πρώτα στον Ollivanders. Γιατί τον έχουμε ανάγκη με τα ραβδιά. Μου τα έβγαλε κιόλας. Ωραία. Πες.
Merlin, blooming beer, not again.
Λεφτά. Κύριε Ollivander, είσαι εδώ.
I'll be right with... it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
Αυτό το ραβδί μόνο οι αδελφοί Weasley μπορούν να το έχουν, ο Fred και ο George.
We'll find you something, not to worry.
Εγώ τι να το κάνω.
No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring.
Καρδιά δράκου θέλω αυτό.
Let's give this one a try.
Αυτό μ' αρέσει πάρα πολύ. Ωραίο είναι.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Είσαι σίγουρος? Γιατί πολλά ήταν τα μάτια μου. Για να δούμε το ραβδί. Πολύ απλό είναι το ραβδί. Δεν μ' αρέσει το ραβδί. Θα του αλλάξω το στυλ όμως.
How intriguing.
Το αλλάζεις και χρώμα. Δεν το ήξερα.
Curious indeed.
Αυτό το ραβδί μοιάζει πολύ με το Harry Potter.
How intriguing.
Ναι, το ραβδί από κουφοξιλιά θέλω, αλλά δεν το όχι.
Curious indeed.
Κάτσε μόνο να διαλέξω ραβδί και εσύ πω, μιλάμε. Θα πάρω αυτό εδώ το σκούρο. Όχι, λάθος. Έχουμε κι άλλα. Sorry, έχουμε κι άλλες επιλογές. Για να δούμε. Τύπος ξύλ, walnut.
How intriguing.
Ναι. Vine, sycamores.
Curious
indeed. Η τριανταφυλλή από τι είναι?
intriguing.
Κάτσε ρε φίλε, περίμενε. Από μιλιά. Εντάξει. Ακακία. Από κερασιά.
Curious indeed.
Μ' άρεσαν και τα κεράσια. Λοιπόν, το μήκος... έχει 14,5. Εντάξει, κάπου στη μέση θα το πάω, δεν θέλω να το πω τώρα. 12,5.
How intriguing.
Και flexibility, να είναι πολύ εύκαμπτο ή λίγο να είναι κάπου μέτριο, γιατί δεν θέλω να μας σπάσει κιόλας.
Curious indeed.
Και έχουμε και καρδιές. Καρδιά δράκου, μονόκερου ή φίνικα, και τα τρία μ' αρέσουνε. Ο δράκος βέβαια κάνει πολύ καλά powerful magic, οπότε
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Θα επιλέξω το δράκο γιατί...
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic, and the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Μακάρι να μας αφήνετε πολύ. Ή ένα ρέντε να μου κάνουνε, δεν έχω πρόβλημα. Ναι, πού πρέπει να πάω τώρα γιατί ξέχασα. Tomes and Scrolls. Ναι. Πού είναι το Tomes and Scrolls? Καλά, ας πάω στα Potions γιατί έχω και εύκαιρα. Πίσω. Όπου τρέχει, είδες και πάει στους Ολυμπιακούς.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Μισό λεπτό, κύριε...
Revelio.
Πώς είπαμε. Α, κύριε Πίπη. Α, γαντάκια. Μισό. Γαντάκια, ναι. Ναι, θα τα αφήσω. Ταιριάζει.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Λοιπόν, θέλω να αγοράσω όλα τα recipes που έχει.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Μισό. Έχω να πουλήσω ρούχα. Και τώρα μπορώ να αγοράσω Maxima Potion, Invisibility Potion, καλύτερα οικονομία.
Revelio.
Λοιπόν, τώρα πάμε στο Scroll. Tomes and Scrolls. Εδώ όλα είναι εκδομένα γιατί δεν έχω τα λοχομόρα.
Wonder how I get on working as a referee for professional Quidditch matches. Is it my blood? My mother's family.
An inquiring
Revelio.
Να πάρω, να ανοίξω το κουτάκι. Όχι. Δεν είναι κουτί. 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 Αλλά θα το κάνω interact για να το δείτε. Δεν ήτανε κουτί, ήτανε μαγικό κουμπί. Ολόκληρη βιβλιοθήκη. Βιβλιοπωλείο βασικά. Και άλλα λεφτά. Όπου θα γίνω πλούσιος λίγο. Κάτσε, έχει από πίσω τίποτα γιατί...
Revelio.
Όχι. Έχει από πίσω. Ναι. Βάψε.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Ωραία.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Δεν τσίμπησα, δεκιάρικο. Ωραία, και πάμε magic nip. Magic nip. Πού είναι το magic nip? Όχι. Τρέχουμε πάλι. Ναι. Θα τρεχάρω και με το ποτιστήρι λίγο. Μου κολλάει πολύ το παιχνίδι. Βασικά δεν μου κολλάει πολύ, αλλά δεν θέλω τον από
Well, hello there.
Revelio.
Yes.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh?
Fresh. Dittany.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Θα πάρω και Flock Seed. Θα πάρω και Freddy Seal. Πήρα κάτι παραπάνω. Εφόσον είχα λεφτά, γιατί να μην ξοδέψω. Ναι, κάνω λίγο τέτοιο έτσι πάνω κάτω για να δω πώς πάει. Ναι, το bitrate εξακολουθεί να είναι λίγο χάλια. Κάτω από 6.500 είναι. Πρέπει να το φτιάξω το σπίτι.
Revelio.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
From the building! Away from the village!
Αυτό μου είπε τώρα. Να τα βάζω και με roll.
Let me know.
Accio! Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
Όπα! Εντάξει, έχω
Levioso!
Περιμένετε!
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done! That's right, you lumbering louse. He's faltering. Levioso. A few more hits should do the job.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Repair. Oh, καλά, το reparo θέλουμε εδώ.
Repairer.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Ναι, έχει θεματάκι το τα γραφικά του.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Repairer.
Speak up to the shopkeeper.
Mr. Hill was just singing...
Revelio.
Μισό λεπτό, έχει κάτι να πάρω εδώ. Potion, ωραία. Ειδοποίηση στο κινητό, ξέρω. Ναι, ξέρω.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Ωραία. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Supplies. Αυτό θα πάρω. Θα το πάρω. Λοιπόν, παίρνουμε τη ρόμπα. Έλα ρε φίλε, θέλω να την πουλήσω, την πουλάω.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined.
Revelio.
You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Ωραία, πάμε να πιούμε μια βοτηρόπυρα.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Πού το λες εσύ ότι η Σιρών είναι καλή κοπέλα?
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Καλώς τα μάτια μας στο 4.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Πρέπει να επιστρέψουμε στο common room για τη νύχτα. Εδώ είναι το... Πού είναι το common room? Ravenclaw common room. Πάλι καλά που έχω και ένα χαρτάκι και έχω σημειώσει κάποια shortcuts για με το πληκτρολόγιο που να ξεκινάω τα stream και την εγγραφή ταυτόχρονα. Ένα στον χρόνο. Quest complete. Α, μια κοκκουβάγια. Δική μου είναι. Μπράβο. Λοιπόν, τώρα μπορώ να ξερευνήσω. Άντε πάλι. Μπορούσα να πατήσω και το O, αλλά έχει χάρη. Τι θέλει? Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at the Green Coach. Ναι. Πρέπει να πάω στο Professor Fig. Λοιπόν, ναι, το έχω κάνει. Οπότε πρέπει να πάω γιατί έχουν αυτοί κουκέτες και εγώ έχω απλό κρεβάτι. Δεν παίζω.
Revelio.
Επειδή είμαστε και καλά Ravenclaw, είμαστε κάποιοι που μπορούν στον αέρα, ναι. Σαν να είμαστε στον ουρανό. Wow. Wow, τέτοια τέτοιες τουαλέτες δεν έχω ξαναδεί. Με μπανιέρα κιόλας. Καλά, οι τουαλέτες των Ravenclaw είναι καλύτερες. Διαφορά.
Revelio.
Μεγάλες. Κάτι έχει εδώ. Στο καλό έχει. Α, έχει level 3 unlock. Μάλιστα. Τώρα ξέχασα που πάω. Εδώ είναι που δεν παίζω. Σκουτέτες. Γιατί δεν με αφήνουμε? Αφήστε με βρε τέτοιοι. Ωραία, πάω από εδώ και πάω από εδώ. Α, είναι ο πύργος του Ravenclaw και είναι όντως σαν πύργος, γιατί...
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Πύργος. Πολύ ωραίος πύργος. Από εδώ... δεν θυμάμαι το σύνθημα ποιο είναι. Δυστυχώς. Αλλά η πόρτα ανοίγει μόνη της. Τρέχω. Οπα, κουτάκι. Α, γαντάκι. Κάτσε να τα φορέσω γιατί είναι τέτοιο. Εντάξει, και τα γάντια φοράω. Τώρα μας έκανε την καρδιά περιβόλη. Πάλι χρήση. Λοιπόν, πάμε. 1 και 8, 9 και 4, 13. Το 4 είναι αυτή η φώκια. Φώκια είναι. Όχι, δεν είναι φώκια. Πουλί. Το πουλί μπήκε στο κλουβί. 13 και 13 και 3, 16 και 5, 21. Η αράχνη. Πρέπει να τα μάθω καλύτερα γιατί... Ωραίος. Πάμε να γεμίσουμε πάλι με gear. Ο Richard Gear. Για να δούμε. Τώρα μάλιστα. Δεκαράκι ωραίο. Πάω τώρα. Κατεβαίνω τις σκάλες. Όπου βρίσκουμε τέτοιους γρίφους να τους λύνουμε. Είναι σε όλο το κάστρο. Πρέπει να πάω στο Professor Fig να του μιλήσω και μετά θα το κλείσω για να κάνουμε το raid στον Άρη. Στον Άρη, ναι. Θα παίξει horror παιχνιδάκι ή παιχνιδάκια. Δεν ξέρω τι ακριβώς. Οπότε θα πάω στον καθηγητή Fig να του μιλήσουμε. Και μετά το Red θα πέσει σύννεφο. Μέχρι να ανέβω εγώ στον καθηγητή, στον Professor Fig. Νάτος εδώ είναι. Και μετά μόλις κάνω το Red και κλείσω το stream. Δεν άνοιγε η πόρτα μια ώρα, δηλαδή τώρα με δουλεύει.
Revelio.
Και όταν τελειώσω το stream να φτιάξω και τα γραφικά του παιχνιδιού και το streamlabs λίγο να το μελετήσω. Μέχρι την άλλη εβδομάδα θέλω να είναι έτοιμο. Τι τα πήγα. Εδώ είναι, είπα κι εγώ. Μη με τρομάζεις κύριε Professor Fig και αγχώνομαι. Μη με τρομάζεις.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Λοιπόν, θα το αφήσουμε εδώ, θα το αφήσω εδώ. Αλλά πρέπει να το κάνω ένα save πρώτα, γιατί άμα δεν το κάνω save, το χάσα όλο το progress. Αλλιώς ζήτω που κάτω. έκανα save, 2 ώρες stream. Exit main menu. Γιατί σε λίγο θα ξεχάσω και πώς βγαίνω, όχι να βγω τελείως στα Windows, να βγω στο exit main menu για να... Ωραία. Λοιπόν, καλά μου παιδιά, καλά μου παιδάκια, όσοι είστε, ένας βλέπω, η Νικόλ φαντάζομαι. Λοιπόν, κλείνω το stream, θα κάνουμε raid στον Άρικ, τον super duper τέλειο streamer και horror streamer και μη. Τα λέμε την Τα λέμε την επόμενη Δευτέρα στις 9 το βράδυ, την ίδια ώρα, με τη συνέχεια του Hogwarts Legacy. Να μην λείψει κανείς την επόμενη εβδομάδα. Απλά τώρα ξέχασα να ανεβάσω story στο Instagram ότι ξεκίνησα, αλλά την επόμενη φορά θα το κάνω. Και τώρα θα κάνουμε raid, ένα μικρό raid γιατί δεν είμαστε και πολλοί. Από το κινητό μου θα... Εν τω μεταξύ ο άλλος κυνηγάει την παίζει με την μπάλα του Quidditch, γιατί είναι και στο παιχνίδι, γιατί βλέπω το παιχνίδι. Ευχαριστώ πολύ, ευχαριστώ. Θα κάνουμε ένα raid, από το κινητό μου θα το κάνω γιατί μου λέει επιδρομή στο κανάλι. Ναι, δεν θέλω το τέτοιο να, τον Άρικ θέλω, άμα τον βρω κιόλας. Ναι, μισό λεπτό γιατί, ναι. Άμα τον βρήκα. Τον βρήκα. Λοιπόν, είναι μέσα, πάμε, τα λέμε. Μισό λεπτό να πατήσω και το τέτοιο. Λοιπόν, γίνεται το raid, τα λέμε την επόμενη εβδομάδα, μην λείψει κανείς. Μισό λεπτό γιατί δεν θυμάμαι και τα κουμπιά ποια είναι. Ποιο είναι το stop, ναι, control και 8. Λοιπόν, τα λέμε την επόμενη εβδομάδα. Bye!